David, thank you. Survivors of a shipwreck off the Italian coast have paid their respects to fellow migrants who were killed in the tragedy. The search to recover more bodies, meanwhile, was called off for a second day because of rough seas. Sonia Gallego reports now from the island of Lampedusa.
The coffins of the 111 bodies recovered from the sea after Wednesday's shipwreck. Among the victims, children too vulnerable to survive the disaster. Most of them here were from Eritrea, attempting to reach Europe for a better life. Instead, they met with a tragic end. At Lampedusa's immigrant reception centre, those who survived have been attempting to piece together their lives. 18-year-old Awed from Eritrea made the journey with his friends. They did not survive the voyage. Still suffering from shock, he remembers some details from that night.
It's burned fire. Yeah, but after that 157 people swim in Bakat and 355 above is died.
How did you make it over? You swim then?
5 hours swim in the sea.
Authorities at the reception centre are attempting to process new arrivals as quickly as possible, but they can barely keep up with that challenge. Hundreds of people have been arriving in Lampedusa every month. More than half of those here are Syrian who have escaped the war. The conditions here are barely habitable.
For us, it's important to make these transfers more quickly because the conditions here are not human. And so we, as Italian Red Cross as well, we also ask the institutions to make this done more quickly.
There are around 1,000 people here at the reception centre behind me, but the problem is that there is only room for 250. That means that many people here, including women and children, are forced to sleep outside in the open air. For those who live here, commemorating the loss of life, they say, is the least they can do. Lampedusa has bore witness to many tragic incidents involving migrants over the years. The authorities here say they need assistance to give those who arrive here the help they deserve, and that the EU has to recognise the challenges they face. They may feel that the world is indifferent to their appeal for support, but what is certain is that the boats will continue to come to Lampedusa, and for those who make it here, the chance for a dignified life in Europe is worth the risk of that perilous journey. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, Lampedusa.